Who remembers what we did last session?
Not I. Not one bit.
Were you there in the last session, Aqua?
I was.
Oh, you were.
Oh, we were in this library and we got kicked out and we got mad at this old guy and we want to prank him.
I remember Halreak meeting technically his clanmaster and finding out that his clanmaster notoriously does not like people who aren't elves. And so it was not a nice encounter.
Nope.
No.
I was very close of
Killing him.
attacking, but yep.
Oh,
Well-
and we have a date in the tavern.
Yeah, you kind of do have a date in the tavern. I think this one's more of a group date this time.
Yeah.
Like, every time Barbara meets a librarian, she just has to take them out on a date.
Apparently, she has a type.
And it's not Halreak.
Fuck.
Maybe you should read more Halreak. If only you were
Nah,
a
I'm fine.
wizard.
Right?
Cool. If I remember correctly, the exact way we left it off is that we told, or I think Barbara told Schellinger it was either Barbara or Halreak, I don't remember exactly which one, probably Barbara, to meet the party in a tavern that's close to the library after he's done with his studies.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
ringing a bell? Cool. So I'm gonna bring you to my reusable tavern thingy because we like recycling. And I'm gonna keep this as the same one I'm gonna use every single part campaign. You might be in hell in Avernus and I'll just color it red.
Cool.
Yeah. So I assume you'd want to do something just before Schellinger comes because you'll have to wait a few hours until he comes around, and I say that assuming that Halreak might want to do something in a tavern.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you say that?
Well, I don't know, like, usually Halreak likes to order a drink or 10.
10, maybe 20. Yeah, he's going to go up to the barkeep and say, what's your specials for tonight?
We have a very good apple cider with cinnamon in it.
I'll take it. How much?
It'd be 5 copper pieces for one.
All right. Here's how much copper?
5.
5.
See, it's
Sounds
good that you didn't go to a bank.
I have 9 copper.
You can get one more. Yeah, and luckily for you, cider isn't very strong, so you do not have to do any rolls for the effect of
Cool.
the drunkenness and stuff. Because I feel like
Yeah.
you have to maybe drink 2 ciders to start seeing if you
Oh, yeah.
get drunk. Because at least this cider is not that strong. It's closer to apple juice with cinnamon. It's warm. It's very, very nice. But if you're trying to get drunk, that is not the one that will get you there. Alright. Anyone else doing anything before we fast forward a little bit? Okay, I take that as a no. I think Elara would probably take apple cider as well. I think she would want to try the cinnamon. Cool. Alright, so after a few hours, I'm gonna assume that you all either sat down and chatted, or napped, or just stared awkwardly at each other, waiting for Schellinger to arrive. But eventually, after like maybe 3 hours, you see the young elf enter the tavern. He looks around, like perks up, finds you, and then approaches you with a smile. Hi, guys!
Hello.
Hey there.
How many empty cups of cider do I see around Halreak? Is it just the one?
He's being responsible. He's only just had the one.
Cool, cool. So Shellingar will just bring around a stool and sit at the table with you.
How's it going since the last time we saw you?
Well, lots of reading, but I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
Do you mind telling us what was the deal there?
With my master, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm just an apprentice, so he's teaching me to be better, maybe half as good as him.
Is he like that usually?
Like what?
A dick.
That.
Yeah. But you could say, is one of the most powerful dicks in the realm.
I wouldn't say that.
It's magical too.
Okay.
This is a socially awkward elf, okay?
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't really realize that he said something that maybe he shouldn't have said. He just like smiles, like a genuine happy smile.
Well, do you have any information that possibly that you can tell us?
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to help you out, but you'll have to tell me what you're looking for.
Do you feel frustrated by your teacher, your master?
He ponders, and after a moment of thinking about it, he'll say, "Yes, but I am becoming more powerful slowly and learning a lot by being his student, so I wouldn't want to do anything that jeopardizes that. Not until I'm a good mage on my own."
Of course. But you see, we're trying to plan a harmless little prank, to get back at him and put a warning on his bad behavior. Nothing too serious, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, if you would be so kind to help us, we would ensure this never gets back to you.
Well, I'm happy to point you to his residence. I haven't been there myself, but I know where it is, and I know that it is heavily guarded, so I can warn you of that. Don't ask me how it's guarded, because I've not been in. And the old wizard will not tell me anyway. But as happy as I am to give you as much information as I can, I'm also a bit scared to actually like enter, trespass, that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't want to ruin my reputation or anything. But information, I'm happy to give any information that I know to you for anything.
Well, what the information? What's I can't remember what our goal was, guys. I think the cider is getting to me. This is a strong cider that I was drinking.
Elara will raise an eyebrow. What do you mean? I had the same one.
All right, princess, you don't have to go that far.
She'll roll her eyes and take another sip.
So let's start Shadow Elves.
Shanga will lean closer. Sorry, I didn't quite hear you on under the whatever this is you're in.
It's shadow elves. Have you know any information about them?
Oh yeah.
Oh. So what do you know?
Oh, I mean, they were just here like a few days ago. They asked me some questions. I answered their questions,
Oh.
and they went on their way.
Do you know what they look like, or were they wearing hoods?
They were wearing hoods. Not in the way that makes you like think that they're conspicuous, but I don't know, maybe like a mage doing his own research kind of thing and doesn't want to be disturbed vibe. If you get what I mean.
What
Gotcha.
what did they ask you?
Sorry?
What did they ask you?
Oh, yeah, they were looking for an elf. I think his name was, Jordan. And they were asking for where he was. They also said, yeah, they said why. They said why. They said, they were looking for a book that he had, which was detailing what I can't say the names. Ilsundel went through to create the trees, and you know, I told them where he was, which is Fyodor.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a history check for knowing what Ilsendale and the trees are?
Sure, you can do a history check if you want.
Damn.
This is the first time you've heard of this word.
What's Ilsendale and the trees?
Oh, the trees are like the home trees, the sentinel trees, like the libraries on this the really big trees. The ones that are like magical. Those trees.
Okay.
Ilsendal, well, what's the easiest way to say this without offending people? I'm not a strict believer, but Ilsendal is like he's the patron of the elves in Alfheim.
Okay. Do you know where? Can you tell us where Jordan is?
And Fyodor.
Yeah, well, he did say Fyodor, but as a FYI, your characters have met him. Do you remember in Fyodor when you went to the tree to the combat and there was an elf there being attacked by shadow elves?
Yes.
Yeah, you were introduced to
Gotcha.
him as Jordan.
Oh, okay. So that was before that, then. Nice. Oh. Okay. So did they head to Theodore?
That's what seemed to be their intentions. Yeah.
I think we killed them.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we saw the people that you talked to, and they are no longer part of this existence.
Yeah, they looked quite scary, so I wouldn't say I'm pleased, but I am not upset either.
Halreak will describe one of them that he saw in that combat and see if he matches the description that he saw one of them as.
Yeah, it would match.
Okay. All right.
Myself completed the mission. I'm so-
Anything else you wanted to ask the NPC?
Do you know
Alright.
anything about circlets at all? Some people
sh-
don't, but
He shakes his head.
that's fair.
I haven't had a chance to look through most of the information in the library. The library
Do you know
is
if they're
huge.
right? Do you know if there's any area in the library that we could look?
I'm sure there would be. Most of the library here is the home of information for Alfheim. So
Right.
if there is a book on it, it's probably here.
Could you help us find it?
I can try.
Do you have access of everything in the library, or are you restricted to some areas?
No, there's no restrictions.
Oh, or
Well, I mean, except I guess for people not in the clan. He looks at he isn't really sure about Barbara because Barbara's in the mech, but he looks at Aqua, for example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. You got a lazy eye?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking that you're not from this clan, so I mean I don't have an issue with it, but there are rules, so you might get into some trouble.
Mm-hmm. Great.
do people in the library have certain clothes that they wear to know that hey, we're allowed to be in this area?
No, most people just um
All right.
you know play by ear.
Hmm. Um, is your master usually in that library all the time, or does he should be able to go home once in a while, right?
He does go out every
All right.
once in a while, but he does spend most of his time in the library. Yeah, it's his life's
Gotcha.
work.
And does the library have closing time, or is it open 24 hours?
No, it's open 24 hours. Though most people don't tend to come to the library at night.
So it's not going to be as busy in the night?
Yeah.
Would you be able to give us a tour of the library at night?
Yeah. And you know, none else elves outside the clan, they are allowed to enter the library. You're just not allowed to use the library. And that is a very important technicality that I think we should consider in this conversation.
I
Oh.
can't read, so I can't use library anyway.
When you
that-
say use, you mean just reading?
Yeah, taking out books, stuff
Hmm.
like that. But he will turn around to Aqua and say, that is very unfortunate. About the reading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not there all the way.
He will do like a pat on Aqua, like a they're there.
If we didn't need you, I might have stabbed you.
Uh, let's not threaten our friend here.
I didn't
Please.
threaten him.
Shangar withdraws his hand and then like scoots away from you closer to the others.
He seems threatening, but he's a softy inside.
He's secretly a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon rolls. They're delicious.
Um, I think that's everything that we need to know, unless you guys have anything else.
Mm, no.
So what do you want to move on from here?
I have a few ideas, right? I'm thinking we find out something about the Mildor. Mildor?
Mielidin. If that
Mildor?
the guy, yeah.
Yeah. Like something he likes or some quirks he has, like what snacks he likes. But then
Uh,
we do something weird to it. Right?
we're gonna poison his food.
Exactly. But not like to kill. Just to like I don't know. Replace with sugar with salt, that type of thing. Make his shoes a size smaller.
But do you think he'll accept food that we give him?
No, but just like sneak into his home and replace it. Swap his sugar and salt.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Do
Do you want to do that before or after the library?
Oh, we can do it after. Okay, should we self?
Yeah, do you want to go now?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, if the rest of the team agrees.
The library.
Ooh.
I tried very hard to
very-
look for one that didn't look AI generated. There are a lot of AI generated ones, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those are some big ass books.
Mm-hmm. Thick books. Alright. Sorry, yeah, nobody's gonna stop you from entering. Because there's public access. Anyone could enter if they want to.
Oh, can we go in? Have Stalingrad?
His name's definitely not Stalingrad.
The books to us.
He also like pick up books and read them out loud to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He will. He will say that maybe he can do that, but he would have to read out loud in a place that doesn't have like a lot of people, so he doesn't get caught.
Okay.
He wants to help, but he doesn't want to get caught.
Yeah. Mm. Is there a place like that?
The library's big. There would be some place, maybe some like genre books that no one's reading. So among those
Okay.
shelves, probably no one really frequents there. Yeah.
Okay, nice. We can just be sneaky. It's fine.
So if you want to be sneaky, do you want to still go in with Jarvis?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll get out of Jarvis.
Cool. Where are you leaving him? Just like outside the library.
Outside, yeah.
Cool. Yep. So you enter the library. There are a few people around doing their own things with the book. And very shortly after you enter, it's almost like just bad timing. Mielidin, looks over to see you.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Hello.
He like stares at Barbara because he didn't see you before. He stares at you. Hmm.
Weird looking elf, am I right?
I have seen half orcs before.
Oh.
I have
was
lived
doing-
a much longer time than you have, dear.
Yes, I'm 5 years old. Um. Apologies, Elder. Please proceed. Oh. Sorry.
Well, I am not going to proceed until I'm sure of your intentions. We have a half orc here. We have a. He looks at Aqua, whatever type of elf you are. And we have a half breed.
Halreak will look around and not look at him. This is it's been a while.
Zan, by the way, will be guarding Jarvis outside.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's a good idea to have someone guard the mech.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my ear.
No, he didn't mention Elara because as last time, Elara's trying to like cover up her face, not look at him because she doesn't want him to recognize her. So he's only really talking about you three, and he's not very happy for you to be in the library.
Why not? I'm a full elf. I'm better than this piece of trash next to me.
Halreak will give him a smack on the shoulder.
Oh, okay. Smack, man. Those noodle arms.
Excuse me. Uh, that's very hurtful. Yeah, you know that my arms are sensitive.
We're just hanging about. We'll be gone soon. Just touring the library.
Correct. Nothing is stopping you from being here. However, I would like to make sure that you're not breaking any of my rules.
Which is?
Yeah.
Stealing information from my library.
Don't worry about that. What a nice chandelier you have.
How many candles is there? Is that?
That's a fun one.
It looks like a lot of candles. How did you light that up?
Magic.
We start counting the candles.
We aren't planning on stealing information. We just your apprentice here agreed that he'll show us around and give us a tour.
Well, if you're having a tour, I think that I'm more suitable as a tour guide. What do
No.
you say, Shalingar? And Shalingar was like
No.
starting to sweat, looking between you, between the party and the.
Maybe
Clanmaster.
perhaps this will give your apprentice a chance of teaching and learning that from your teachings that he can do a good job if he can do this for us.
He's not been under my wing for very long. I think maybe he should spend the night doing some reading. That would probably help with his teachings a bit more.
No. Like I said, don't you agree that for one of your students that to uh, perhaps in the future whenever you do pass away that your students know the information that they taught you, and so maybe this is a good learning step for him to know this.
Boy, I have a few centuries left. What do you mean when I pass away?
Yeah,
Isn't
probably
he
in, like,
also an elf? But he's a younger elf, so he's gonna outlive you. Then, yeah. So
Look, no offense, but we are on a date right now. With unless you want to go on a date with us, I
yeah, you
advise.
can kiss me. He'll do a smooching face.
He will try not to throw up. He'll do like
Hey, I go both ways, so come here. Halreak will step
no,
closer.
no. It's not about that. I'm not gonna kiss a half-breed.
Exactly. He's willing to, so if you're going on a date with us, then come on here. And Halreak will try to
Us?
step even closer.
Date with us? And he looks at like the 5 of you around Shelling. No, it's 4 of you around Shelling.
Exactly.
So on his face, it's more like surprised that Shellingar, like not surprised that such a thing would happen. Surprised that Shellingar would be able to convince 4 people that he has game for that.
He's very persuasive.
Oh.
So if you're willing to be as persuasive as Shellingar here, then I think he should be our tour guide. Don't you agree?
Roll a persuasion.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not the greatest.
not that bad. But ooh,
Not that bad.
What is that?
It's
13 total,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that like good enough?
We'll see.
Sometimes.
I am willing to
Oh.
let. No,
Sorry.
hold your horses, Halreak. I'm
Sorry.
willing to let Shellingar start the tour without supervision. However, I will be checking in. And mind you, keep any of the nasty business to outside of the library.
We're not going freaky in your library. Don't mind. That'll be later.
As long as it's not in my library, I do not care what you do.
If somehow your pages get sticky, don't look at us.
He has like a horrified look.
That was not us. So, Shallingar, should you start the tour, please?
Yeah, follow me.
And as Halreak walks by the guy, he's gonna give him a wink.
Melodon will like shake himself off, like disgusted kind of thing, and he will watch you, as you leave. So the last thing that you see is him like standing and watching you go. But you'll go to like a different wing in the library, so eventually you won't see him for now. Shellingar will start to pretend as if he's giving you a showcase, like, oh, there are all the books about the potions and alchemy, and he would start introducing different sections, and then as less people are around, he will turn to the group and say, okay, so where do you want me to lead you?
Information about circlets and dark elf, or the shadow elves.
Sure. I do know that we are near a section that might be of interest. Not exactly
Over.
circlets or shadow elves, but if you wanted some history, okay. I like history, but if you don't want history, that's fine.
I want history.
Sure, let's go with history.
Yes, let's go to history. And he will lead you like a few sections down. You see again just a lot of books. There are a lot of books anywhere you go. And he will start fiddling around with where some books might be. And he would scratch his head and say, I swear there's something interesting around here. What was the name of that book? And he'll continue trying to look for whatever he's looking for.
Circlets for dummies.
Can I help him in the search? Just scanning like the spines,
Sure.
if they have certain names.
So like looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna roll perception?
Okay. It's not gonna be the greatest. Nope.
You're overwhelmed by the amount of books up there, aren't
He starts squinting his eyes.
Mhm.
What does it say?
No, Halreak, you're going blind again.
It happens every
Shut
time
up.
he's in the library.
Shut up.
I'm good at Pictionary.
I'm not that old. Shut up.
I'm good at Pictionary. Let me see if I can help him find something. Hiya.
So you're looking for books that seem interesting.
Mhm.
And I mean the problem with that is that you pick a very colorful book. It looks like it could be really useful. And then Shellingar looks at it and is like, not that one.
Can I try? What's the roll again?
It all
Perception?
depends. You can do multiple things. It all depends on how you want to do it. So if you're
Oh.
looking around for like titles of books, that would be a perception, I'd say.
Okay.
All right, you see something that could be quite interesting. So you pick up this very small like novel book. It has a lot of pictures on it. Do you
Why
want to
do we
read
ever
it
roll?
or like? Are you gonna read it? Are you gonna make Shellingar read it every time?
Oh, is there no
I
one?
can read it.
Is there no one around? Or
Yeah, you're in a section that doesn't have a lot of people around.
okay, I'm gonna read it.
Okay. Do you want me to read it as if your character is reading it, or do you want me to send you text and you read it? I'm happy either way.
You can read it.
Cool. So you see that what you're holding is a book which has a lot of pictures and a few text. So you see that it starts with the phrase, once before, Alfheim nearly fell to monstrous creatures. And you can like, it is mostly pictures, so you can just flip through and see a picture depiction of some kind of elves fighting some kind of beasts. Shellingar will look over his shoulder and see, yeah, something like that, but maybe not exactly that book.
Is there anything more? Anything? What did the monsters look like? I don't know.
The monsters, they don't look like anything you have seen as of yet.
Okay.
They were like, um, How I know which game I'm thinking of, but I don't know if anyone has ever played the game that I'm thinking of. Does anyone know like the Total War Warhammer games?
I do, yeah.
Beastmen, like the faction. Let's see if I can get a GIF. There you go.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Oh.
Beasts.
Oh, okay.
That's along the
The-
line of what I'm thinking of.
The shadow elves are trying to summon these beasts.
Hmm.
Does the book mention anything about circlets?
You don't see anything about circlets, no. It's like a children's tale of something that happened a long time ago. In pictures.
Are the beasts wearing circlets?
You're not sure. But it doesn't look. You can't see any of the circlets that you have seen on them.
Okay. Back to Shellingard.
Shellingar, yes. I am looking for something along those lines, but there was an adult history book, not a picture book. Though I guess for Aqua, your name, right? This book might be for you. The pictures.
He does like pictures, yes.
There was a different book around. I just wish I could remember the name of it.
Get good.
Hmm.
No wonder your dude is always mad at you. Can't remember shit.
Let's not be mean to him. He's tried.
Look, man, there's a lot of books in this library.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Halreak is still trying to like rub his eyes and see if he can read. Do you have any any glasses?
No.
Hmm.
Well, Elara is going to try and think about, to try and get onto the same line as what Shellingar is thinking of, and she'll say, "You know what? I remember studying this as a kid. I think I know which book you're looking for." So she'll start scouring, for the title, and she'll find the title of the book, and she'll pick up this very beefy book, and hold it up. It's basically like a history of Alfheim book. It has a lot of pages because a lot has happened. She will hand it to Shellingar, and he will like flip through to the pages that he was referring to. Would you like him to read it out loud?
Sure.
Okay. I'm preparing myself because, yeah, I'll send it. Do you want me to send it and then read it so you can like
Sure.
see the text at the same
Yeah.
time as I'm reading?
Yeah, sure.
And then you'll see why I cleared my throat.
Yeah.
I have to send it as a text. Yeah. It has been nearly 450 years since the magic user Elodius sought to conquer the magical Canobarth forest. In his quest for it's gonna be hard. In his quest for immortality, Elodius opened portals into another plane and brought through his army of monstrous beastmen. His goal was to take control of several of the forest's renowned magic pockets and use them to aid his spell research, part of his path to become a paragon. Tens of thousands of beast people came through to be challenged by the elven army. To the elves' dismay, their traditional tactics of harassment, confusion, and assault on the rear echelons failed, for the beastmen were firmly based from their own plane through the portal, and their numbers allowed a sturdy front through which the elves could not penetrate. The greedy rulers of Darrakan saw the impotency of the elves against these foes and decided to pounce on Alfheim. The army of the Republic crossed the tree line for what it believed would be its last and final triumphant march against the elves. In the face of disaster, the magic users of Alfheim had what has been called their finest hour. Operating from a point far to the rear of the elven lines, they opened yet another portal into the Beastman world. Heroically conjuring while fighting off Beastmen guard, they cast magics that closed Elodius's gate spell and recalled his army from Alfheim. Falling back to Alfheim, the elven wizards then closed their own gate. With the Beastmen dispatched, the elves turned on the Darokinians and drove them from the forest with great human losses. One lasting result of Elodius's magic was to strip the forest for a large stretch of ground. Although this made it suitable for normal cultivation, the magic of the forest would have to be renewed here to allow the regrowth of the sentinel and home trees. For some time, elven leaders have been considering the construction of a trading post. Although trade with human countries was lucrative for all concerned, it had the undesirable side effect of human merchant parties scouring the forest looking for bargains and rich goods. Each year, this became increasingly disruptive to the elven peace. The solution was to use the land scarred by Elodius as a marketplace. Thus was born Alfheim Town, within Alfheim, but isolated from elven society. And he closes the book.
Hmm. So we can assume that the Shadow Elves are trying to bring these guys back.
Oh, I don't know. I just thought since he starts carrying, since you're doing all the stuff in Alfheim, it'd be good to know about Alfheim Town.
No, this is fine. This is. Thank you for the information.
I just thought it was a very interesting story, but I guess we can look properly for the actual stuff you're looking for.
No, this is of course we want the information, but nice history. This is. Did you know about this, Elara? Since you're from Alpha.
I studied this a very long time ago, but yes, I've heard of this, the invasion and how Alfheim Town came to be. You know, nearly every child that goes through the education system hears about this. I would have forgotten some of the specific details, but for the most part, yeah.
I see.
Alrighty.
Well,
where do you want me to take you next?
Let's. Do you know anything about? This book mentioned portals. Is there anything else in the library besides magical spells that alludes to portals?
I'm sure there would be a lot. Yes, I'm just well, the magic section is probably one of the biggest sections in the library.
Right.
So I can lead you there, but I wouldn't know. I haven't read that much there. The magic is usually the that's there is usually too complex for me at the moment. But
That's fair.
I can lead you there, and you can have a look if you want.
Perhaps not. Not yet, of course. Let's. What do you guys think? Should what section should we go next?
I say the very big magic section.
Okay,
All right.
he will lead you to the very big magic section. It's a popular place. Quite a few people out there either reading or looking for the books themselves. And he kind of waves around with his arms like a whole block of shelves and says, "Yeah, this is it."
That's a lot of books.
Yeah. I could probably spend my whole life learning from these.
Too much time for us. We gotta get information quickly, just so we know the next move. Where do we think the last circlet could be?
Well, I'm not sure about circlets per se, but I guess we can look up for any famous kind of magical items. Books on that.
If you have information about items that could lead us to direct uh, better direction, yes.
Yeah, I think I do. I remember reading a scroll. You said 3 circlets, right? Maybe he reaches out
Correct.
for a scroll on one of the shelves. Maybe it's related.
Halreak will describe what he's seen of them, the other two that we had.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's gonna read the scroll out anyway because he thinks at least it's worth reading it out. And he will say, 3 bindings wrote in elder days. ... When joined, they chart the path to the fire that walks. Send it.
Mm.
What it means by elder days, is that measurement of time?
Schellinger shrugs. Your interpretation of poetry is as good as mine.
Poetry. Interesting.
Well, I'm not really sure about anything else. I've not really explored this section much, but you're welcome to look around if you want, or we can move on to the Shadow Elves one. I know a bit more about that.
Sure, let's see about that one.
Okay. He will lead you to a section quite far away, because for some reason the section on Shadow Elves is not really next to the section on history. There must be some strange sorting happening in this library, or maybe like people just started putting books and they kind of just kept the organization as it has been for centuries, and because there are too many books they just haven't moved stuff around. So he will bring you to a section which would have history of Shadow Elf stuff. And he will pick up a scroll that he knows of and will read out the text on that scroll which it will say they are kin to Alfheim, but some say Alfheim belong to them. Their hatred is not mere malice, it's a belief. Schellinger looks up at the many books that are in this section and then looks back at the party.
Well, what else do we need?
He just shrugs. I don't know. What do you need?
Do you know anything about portals appearing in the forests here?
Oh, yes, the unstable magical rifts.
Do you have information about those?
Yeah. I'm sure there would be around. Do you want me to take you there? It
Yeah,
will be closer
if
to
you don't mind.
the magical section, like between the magical and the history of Alfheim.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. Let me bring up my book. I didn't know which questions were going to be asked, so I prepared some, but obviously not all of them. There's a section about health insurance. It's very interesting. Okay, yeah, there's a section on, it's called the magic points. So he will pick up a book. This is just something that he has recently read, so he will know. So he picks up a book and we'll read a segment from it. Let's see if I can find anything that I actually want to read out to you. Okay. The powerful magic needed to maintain Alfheim's unnatural climate and plants has resulted in the formation of strange places where magical effects occur spontaneously and where spellcasting is made easier. Let's see if there's anything else useful here. All of this is like blah blah blah. Oh, so they're okay, fine. I guess I have to read the boring section so you understand the interesting section. The master wizards who constructed the magical weather change energies of Alfheim meant for the weather to restrict itself to altering the climate and creating plants to match the new weather. However, the eldritch spells combined with unnoticed enchantments emanating from the Broken Lands, from the courts of the recently arrived Alphatians, and possibly from areas within Alfheim itself. Together, these forces birth aberrations in the magical energy field, resulting in the strange magic points, the best known of which are noted on the color fold-up map of Alfheim, which, like these. The red skulls.
Okay.
These major sites have been extensively studied and are of a reasonably stable nature. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because those places are like the big version of the smaller rifts that you've seen, the ones that appear and disappear. are
Mm.
like the temporary version of the big one that just stays. Let me see if there's any about the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm not finding at least in that section anything that talks about. So I guess it's just the nature of the magic in Alfheim, as it with all the stuff that's happening. There's just strange magic points, and sometimes they just go weird and do
Gotcha.
stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll end up going on a very deep dive if I start reading more of the stuff on it. Yeah. Too much magic. Magic combines went bad. Teleport. Anything else?
You need
Oh,
anything else, you guys?
if we can find any information on the temple we visited with the, I can't remember, I think with the wolf, a spirit wolf,
Yep.
that told us about the other two circlets.
So back to basically the circlets.
Well, true, but I'm more referring to any information about that area itself, to see if any books about temple and or that a wolf.
Schellinger will say like you're welcome. You're welcome to search for it. I don't know where it would be in the library. I mean, I can bring you to the history section, or I can bring you to like where the magical stuff, maybe magical artifacts or something.
That is fine. Show me the way. I shall find it on my own.
So which one did you want? The history or magical artifacts?
For this context, I am looking for history.
Alright. He'll bring you back to the first section you were in about with the history of Alfheim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then, oh wait, then I don't know if I ever got told the name of the temple, if it even had a name.
You I think you did. I think the scholar that you went with you. Um, did she? It is named. It's named in my notes. Did
Oh,
she
that's
tell
cool.
you what? I don't remember. It's been
I
like half a year.
yeah, I don't remember if she ever told us either. I don't know if she ever like, oh yeah, there's the temple I want to go to. Want to come with me?
Yeah, I think that's probably how it went. So I don't think you know the name.
Yeah, that's a bitch. Well, I'm gonna look through as many books as I can that have the words and letters of temple.
Okay.
Uh, where is it? Yeah, I have to roll that. Or do I roll investigation?
Either or.
Well, this is higher. Bitch.
There are just too many words, and you can't read, so you really, really struggle.
No. Alright. Well, that was my idea.
Any other information you want from the library?
Not that I can think of.
Elara, do you have anything else for us to add on to what we need?
Mm, I don't think so. I don't really know what we don't know.
I think that'll be it then. Thank you very much. And uh, as a sign of good faith from us, he's gonna grab a gold coin and put it into his palm.
Oh, thank you. Well, if that's everything you needed from me, I'm probably gonna head on home.
Shit, my
It is quite late, so I think we can. You can head on out.
that hurt.
Okay, cool. Well, if you did want to go to the old man's house, he will scribble down some directions of where it is, and put it in your hand, and then like wave goodbye. All right. Well, Shellingar has left. You now have the choice of what you want to do.
I think first off, let's perhaps go back to the tavern and debrief of all the information we currently have.
Sure. Alright, so as you leave, Zan will join you. Is Barbara gonna go back in the mech, or do you just want to leave the mech out there for now?
I will bring it to outside of the tavern,
Oh,
I
fine.
guess.
Cool. So you go back to the tavern, and it is just the party now together.
All right. This might need a few drinks. What does everyone want?
I want an alcoholic-free beverage.
All right. Not fun. Barbara, what do you want?
I will take the strongest alcohol.
All right. Elara and Zan, what do you guys want?
I would want some herbal tea.
All right.
Zan, will just have some like basic mead.
Okay. Halreak will go to the barkeep and order everyone's drinks. How much would that be?
Probably like 2 silver pieces in total because the drinks aren't that
Yeah.
expensive.
Okay. And Halreak will come back with all the drinks and put it in front of everyone. All right. Let's start at the beginning. Circlets. Open a portal that leads to somewhere with fire that walks. That could mean two things. Either I believe there is a fire realm, if I'm not mistaken, or it actually means that fire will walk, meaning elementals.
What was the first? Sorry, what was the first option? I was looking at my tea.
I was
I
thinking
tend to
of
phase
the
out when you talk, Halreak.
yeah.
Don't be offended.
None taken. I believe there, from my knowledge, there are different realms. Like we are in the planar realm, the main plane, but there's also elemental realms like fire, water, air. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
do we believe the circlets could open a portal there and bring things from there to here? Or does it physically mean fire that walks, meaning it will summon a fire elemental or something related that from that one poem that he said?
I think it's gonna summon a guy named Fire, and he's going to walk.
That's a good thing.
Do people remember the secret the information that the characters won't know but the players will from the secret one shot? By people I mean Aqua and Ryan because they were there.
I honestly do not remember much
I
from
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna go watch that episode.
I also should watch that episode because my fucking memory is dog shite.
You
Sometimes.
don't need to because it's a nice connection to the stuff, but it's not like it's not like there are hints, you know.
Yeah.
So what shadow you get what shadow elves are doing right now, and we mainly did that because so many people were away and we hadn't had a session
Yeah.
for so long, so we mainly did that as a mini like nice thing. But
Right.
if you don't remember, it's fine. You'll find out. Because I remember because I wrote it.
Yeah. So we still need information of where this last one is, which, if I'm remembering, we do not know.
You know a little bit. You have a potential lead.
Yeah. Which, can you remind me?
Feywild.
That's what I thought. So okay. All right. Last one could be in Feywild, so surely the Shadow Elves are on their way there soon.
If they aren't there already.
Which brings me to the next thing. If they are there, how are we going to get there?
By finding the third circlet.
Didn't the stag said they'll send a friend to the Feywild when well, he said when we're ready, but probably when there is something to do there.
Right. Next thing, Shadow Elves. We are we certain they are going to be nearby? Because if they came here, then are we wanting to go to Shadowdown? Because I believe that's where we know that they are there.
We don't know they are there. We have a strong inkling they will be there.
Well, you know they were there. You don't know
Were
if they
there.
still are.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And even so, we have to take a boat to get to Shadowdown.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a lot easier from Mealidor because it's a lot closer to the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's river. It's not on the riverside, but it's river adjacent.
Yeah. So, what is our game plan right now?
If anything, in my eyes, I feel like we might want to head the shadow down anyway. Even if we don't find them there, we might find something that can give us a better lead.
Because I agree. Because right now I feel like we are trailing behind where they are. Because clearly, they were here first, then traveled to where we just came from Fyodor. So we are. I would say we are backpedaling. I'd say. Well, we did get a little bit more information from here because of our friend, but other than that, feel like I agree that we should go to Shadowdown.
There also seems to be a theme, doesn't it? Every big settlement we go to, there's always some kind of shadow elf involvement.
Yeah,
Crazy.
never realized.
Wow, what a twist!
Because that.
Okay.
We still want to get to whatever. I can't fucking say the name.
Ainson.
But we want to. Yeah, we
Ainson.
want to get over there to bury Sir Ballas at some point.
No, Sir Boss is from over here. Ainson is
Yeah.
where Halreak lived.
I'm from Ainson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think
So that's
you were born in Mielidor and then moved to Ainson?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, all right, that's fine.
Sir Bellis is from here.
Yeah.
That's the side quest that you have, bury Sir Bellis.
Cool. Man, those two were said so much last session. I forgot who was whose.
It just sucks currently that we are this far away. But I also feel like we need to complete the side quest just for the sake of Elara, just to make peace.
She can keep like casting the keep body thingy so he doesn't rot.
Perhaps we somehow get
If
a.
anything, one of us can go down there to bury Sir Bellis, and the other people can go to Shadowdown.
Split the party.
Split the party.
1 week is the session for the people going to bury Sir Bellis, and the other week is for the others.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, already by horses it's gonna be faster for anywhere you're traveling, especially if you're traveling on a road.
Right.
Just because it's safer, so you won't have as many weird encounters.
That's still a long ass road.
Yeah, but you do 1.5 hex with a horse. The even better is with a ship. A ship, it depends, but a ship just starting with a very basic ship will probably be like 3 hex a day at least. I can search again. If you buy or rent a ship, oh, it gives me in miles per hour. That doesn't help me.
It's at least, from what I was just counting, it should be at least 5 days of travel. But that's on ship. We still have to depart and then walk or use our horse for the rest. But
that would
the
take
other thing,
about a week.
yeah, but that's also there's no real ports nearby, so that means we have to stop at Alfheim town, the closest and then travel back over there. And then that's another however long from a ship
Yeah.
back
Well,
towards the
can-
other side.
How about I tell you because I got the times now.
Okay.
Okay. So rowboat will be 3.5 hex. A sailing ship would be 5 hex.
Okay.
A warship would be 6 hex. A longship would be 7 hex. And a galley would be 9.5.
And with these rivers, we're probably only getting like the second tier, if I'm correct.
You're only getting what?
If from these rivers' size, I'm sure no warships in higher are fitting in these.
They're wide rivers. Not all of
Okay.
them, but a lot of these are wide rivers.
Right. Should we go by horse then? Because I feel like
I counted myself from
Okay.
from Mildare to here, 8
Yeah.
days. So
8 days.
one more than the boat
Yeah.
by horse. But then the thing is, if we do just go horse here, we have to then go to S right here and just take a boat back anyway.
Mm.
So if anything, we could just grab a boat. Hopefully, we grab the right one, port it here, spend 3 days on the horse.
And then travel all the way back from Einstein to
Yeah.
Shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's one thing
might
we
as
can do.
well complete the loop. From
Sure.
here, boat here, horse here, back on the boat, go here. And then you've been to every single town.
That- Yeah, it's good.
Nah, we don't need to go to
We don't know,
Shield
we don't-
Tree.
Well, true.
Not
But you don't.
we don't know yet, but currently not in our scope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Beast Hunter, I think that's his name, from Pentel says that there possibly Shadow Elves have their hands in every big place.
From gathering that we've been to
But 2 of them at this point. We've only been 2.
3.
No, 3 right now.
3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have rumors that they are also in
Elara
Alfheim
Mare.
Town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
So
didn't get one for Alfheim Town. You got one for this one. Can you see from the lore though why it's like, no trees around here now? It makes sense.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we agree. Let's spend the night here, and then hopefully in the morning we can find a ship that travels to Ainson that has room for our horses
And Jarvis.
and Jarvis.
I need a souvenir first.
Well, you also said you wanted to prank the Clanmaster. Is that still in the plans, or do you want to souvenir sleep and then next town?
They said it was guarded. I don't want us to be seen because
No.
a good prank is if you don't get seen, unless we get eggs and egg his house.
I know what to annoy him. I'm not gonna do it just yet. Let me take a book, let me put it in the tavern, let him lose his mind trying to find it.
But what if that book he actually only needs it in 200 years? So
Well, then in
so in
200
200 years he's gonna be like, where did that book go?
Exactly. It's gonna mess with him someday. When? That I don't care about.
Outside your lifetime. You won't live to see the day he gets annoyed by your prank.
Look, I don't need to live to see it. I just need to know it's gonna happen.
What if someone finds it and hands it in?
We bury it.
Uh,
Sounds good to
but
me.
all right. Well, looks like that's the prank. Just taking a book and taking it out the library.
Cool. Cool.
Let's
You
go
don't-
back then.
Cool.
Yeah. As soon as I walk through the door, the metal detector.
Wait, first, before we do this, let's go get some disguises. So he doesn't know it's us.
I'm just grieving the map I made.
You made a map. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we didn't find some information.
Hmm?
I'm assuming we didn't find some information.
Oh no, it's a map for his house because I didn't know if you wanted to go in or not.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should go. Look at the-
But you don't have to go in if you don't want to.
Mhm.
I just made it in case you did, so then I wouldn't be blindsided.
Oh, we're using disguise. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna do this. Fuck. Well, my disguise is shit.
Your disguise is just, it's the same, but like, you have a darker mustache.
Yeah, he drew the fake mustache on him.
It's
Aqua.
like a totally different guy.
Aqua, you look different.
I got some glasses, unlike you.
That could have been helpful for me helping him out earlier. Halreak is going to currently in the tavern. Or are we still in the tavern, I assume?
You are
Or
in the
were we
tavern at the
walking?
moment.
Okay. Let's. I'm gonna pick around the tavern quickly to see if there's any drunk people that are either passed out or just not aware of their situation currently.
There's a tavern, of course there are drunk people.
Is there anyone with like a cloak that they taken off?
Yeah, there probably would be.
Halleck is gonna get up and grab one.
You sleight of hand, try and grab a
Yeah.
cloak without the owner noticing.
You got this, but oh, thank God.
You nearly jinxed him to a nat one. Yeah, you
You fuck.
successfully managed to grab a cloak.
He's gonna stuff it over his current jacket and then walk outside the bar and then wait for the others.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna put it on and put the hood over so he's not seen.
Elara will just put her hood back on. I mean, no one saw her face anyway. Well, at least the guy didn't see her face because she hid it, so she's just gonna use that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Is Barbara gonna do anything to hide?
It's hard to hide a build like that.
I'm not sure. You can- I'm gonna put on my Spinosaurus head as a helmet. I'm gonna be unrecognizable.
Sure.
Do I need to roll anything?
I would roll strength because it's heavy as fuck.
Do it. Net 20.
Like maybe athletics, but if you already roll strength, that's fine. But
19.
it's heavy as fuck, but nothing's really that heavy for you.
Yeah.
So you're just
Mhm.
I mean, they're giant like eye sockets. So you are like visible. So, but the people see a half or like a green individual inside a skull, and they can see through the mouth and the eye sockets of the skull, so they can see that you're there, but they can't see your face because you're under
okay.
the skull.
They'll be
Mhm.
so shocked by the skull that they can't remember anything else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, looks like we're gonna steal from the library.
Great.
Look at us.
Thieves.
Shocker.
There you go. It's dark. It's dark. It's getting darker. Nighttime.
I can't see.
Yes, you can.
Howard can't see.
I can. Doesn't black and white.
Okay. So, are we just gonna take any book, or are we gonna carefully pick one?
I'd say I would rather carefully pick one just so he knows that, hey, this one's gone. But I feel like it would be just a quicker thing if we just take it just a random one off the shelf.
Alright. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna
But that
find a lock case that has a book. I'm gonna pick lock it and take that book.
You
Are
take
there
the
any
book.
books? Huh.
Hmm?
Are there any books
Ye-
about like aging and elves, like aging elves?
That probably would be, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pick that one.
There are a lot of
Mm.
books. There would be books about nearly every topic in here. It's like the biggest library in the kingdom.
Mhm.
It's huge.
Mm.
are we splitting off to find something, or
Is each one gonna pick their own book to hide?
Damn, that's a lot of books.
because Halreak is gonna separate from the group quickly and see if
Mm.
there's anything about Shadowfell, or like yeah, the Shadowfell realm.
I'm sure there would
No.
be, yeah.
He's gonna grab one of those.
Okay. You can add it to your inventory if you'd like.
Okay.
That's very cool. Actually, you know what? This is a great souvenir.
Well, a book from
Uh,
the kingdom's biggest library, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I want to take. I want to. I want to find the children's book we got, and take that.
Oh, the one that showed the history of the beasts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you'll find it. It's not very regularly looked at, so it'll be exactly where you left it.
Nice.
You can add that to your inventory as well, if you want.
Thank you. Cool. I'm done. Let's
What's
go.
Aqua pocketing, if anything?
Well, I said I was gonna find a lock case and try to get the book from there.
There aren't really any locked cases, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's like that needs to be locked isn't just kept in the open.
Yep. With not seeing that, I am gonna grab a teal blue book.
Sure. You have no idea what it's about because you can't read.
Mm-hmm.
Are we stealing the entire library here? Like,
Even if you
I only
even if you tried it with like one book at a time, there's like a million books in here. Good luck.
I suggested let's take one book. 3 are immediately gone.
Well, Elara followed the instructions and did not steal a book. She's actually not that big of a fan of stealing a book from the library here, but she won't stop you.
she can read it anyway, so.
True. Then again, I also wasn't planning on stealing. I plan on moving the book.
Well, potato, potato, right?
Alright, let's go, let's run.
Yeah, scatter.
Yes. Well, yeah. I don't really see a point in rolling stealth here, because I think you've pretty much achieved what you want to do in a prank.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, who here is keeping their book, and who here is
Oh,
doing
I'm keeping
what?
mine.
Yep. Okay.
Are you just gonna
Keeping-
take the books with you?
Yeah.
Oh, then Aqua, add unknown like blue book in your inventory.
Yay.
I'll hide mine later on, but I just want to have also a souvenir quickly.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So from here, you wanted to long rest at the tavern, and then trying to get a boat or a ship. And are you going straight to here?
Yeah. I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming if that's the plan. Yeah?
Yeah, take a ship, go to Ainson, travel by horse to here, travel back on horse to here, and then
And depending what we find out,
yeah,
either head to Shadow Down or continue somewhere else.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, well, I'll bring you back to the tavern because you'll need rooms. Alright. So rooms would be they wouldn't really be that expensive to be honest. What was the rate that I was giving? Like maybe 3 silver pieces per person for their own room. Like generally getting a room at a tavern is not a expensive thing.
3 silver per person.
Yep.
Okay.
So I assume people pay for their own.
Yeah.
People have also not eaten. You can eat at the tavern or you can eat from your rations if you like.
What you mean? I've been eating my bullet meat every day. I only have one left.
Well, I'm just saying for today, you haven't had a sit down meal, but people can eat from the rations if they prefer.
I'll have my rations.
Okay.
I'm
Well-
gonna have a giant steak dinner.
Sure, they'll have a steak dinner for you.
Yeah, that's all. How much is total?
Alright, well, Zan and Elara will retire to their rooms and have a long rest.
Halreak is going to read his book about the Shadowfell.
Alright.
He mainly wants to know about his patron, if there's anything about
I think it would get to it, but first it would start with like the history of Shadowfell, why it exists,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
So when you're ready to rest, just click the long rest button and you'll sleep in for the night.
Sounds good.
Cool. Alright, it is now the morning. And if I take you back to the world map, you're still in the same place. You're well traveled in Alfheim now. You've been to most places. No, you've been to maybe half of the places. Where would you like to get a ship? And what kind of ship are you looking for?
What was the second tier ship again? It was rowboat
Sail.
and then sail.
The lowest one is a rowboat. The
Yeah.
highest one is a galley. Do you want me to write the thingy on Discord again?
Yes.
So rowboat is 3.5 tiles. Sailing ship is 5 tiles. Warship is, well, a warship you wouldn't really get though, so I won't write that. Long ship is 7 tiles, and a galley is 9.5 tiles. That's how much they can do in a day. But obviously, the bigger the ship, the more expensive passage.
Right.
So we're either looking for sailing or long ship to cut down.
Instant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Halreak will see if there's. Are we at the dock right now then?
Yeah, I mean,
Or are we? Okay.
either way it would take you half a day to travel to a river. You can either go this one or this one. I assume we'd go this one. So, yeah. I assume you'd go to this one.
Yeah, I think that one.
Oh man. Actually, if we're gonna take a bit, I want to stop by what did the dude called, a forger, and ask him a question.
A blacksmith.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now that I'm here, I am gonna ask a simple question of yes. If he would be able to modify my starting rapier with the materials from the Frostbrand short sword.
He would look at the rapier and the frostband short sword, and he'll say, "It might be possible, but it is just beyond my abilities."
Figured. That's all I need to know.
Okay. So I assume this tile is the one you wanted to go for the river?
Aren't they both the same? No, right? We start here. 1, 2, 3. No, that's the shorter way. Or no, yeah, we're gonna start from up there.
Yeah, it'll take you less than half a day actually, because you have horses, which are in your
Cool.
room, because
Yep.
you didn't get stable, so you wake up to a nice surprise in your room. Yeah, so in like a few hours, you'll make it, and there'll be like a makeshift dock there. There'll be a few ships, but mostly like it's not really a stopping point. It's like a drop off.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of speed. Oh, look at that! There's a long ship there. Whoa!
Oh,
What a coincidence that just at this point they've
Oh.
stopped here.
excuse me. Can we just
Hmm,
bother you for a few minutes?
I guess.
Uh, are you traveling to Ainson?
We can be for the right price.
How much would it be?
I think it would be reasonable to take 5 gold pieces per person.
Is that including horses and possibly a mech?
Sure, why not?
I think that's quite reasonable to me.
Okay, so everyone agreed with the price?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna take Zan's 5 gold. He doesn't have a lot of gold and now he has less. Alright, so you board the longship and they would want to sail as soon as possible. So as soon as you're ready, pretty much they'll sail.
'Kay.
Longship is 7 tiles, so from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll probably stop at this town just because, like, maybe would they? How much further is it from here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I guess for the sake of speed, they probably won't. It's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here they can stop.
Okay.
Why can't I draw? I don't want to draw like that. Can I do a tiny circle? That's too big. I just want to draw where you are. I think we'll remember. Maybe if I move it like that, then it's like pointing at the tile. So yeah, they'll stop there. They'll let down an anchor, and they'll just stay in the river. So you'll get a cabin that you're all squeezed into. Your horses will get a different part of the ship. So they'll have like a kind of stables place. Not really stables, but a place where they store horses when they need to transport animals. So they'll stop here. If you wanna do something for the day and night, you can do. If not, or I like to say day and night for the night, you can do. If not, then the ship will just keep moving.
Halreak is gonna just read his book privately.
Sure.
No, so we're stopped at this place?
You're stopped to the left of the place, so you're at a river. You're not actually at the city or the town.
Got it.
Okay, all in favor to proceed?
Proceed.
Great.
Proceed.
Full
So-
steam ahead.
It's a new day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you need to stop at Alfheim? Because you can do if you want.
I don't think we need to unless.
Not on this journey. On the way back, maybe for me to get my question answered.
Okay.
Cool. Anything you want to do for the night, or do you want to just chill and then travel in the morning?
Fish.
You can fish off the side of the a ship. It'll be quite hard because it's a tall ship. But you can try and fish if you'd like.
Okay.
No. No, can I do something stupid? I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yes.
I'm gonna fish too, but very differently. I'm gonna use this rope. Tie it to an arrow and fish like that.
Oh, you can do spear fishing.
Exactly.
He's
I don't
kind
have
of spear fishing, but he's shooting the fish through the water with a bow.
yeah.
Well,
I don't have a
basically
spear.
spear fishing.
It's very similar.
Your method isn't, although similar, is not that
Mm.
effective though.
Not enough skill.
So, you're both fishing. You both should roll. Okay. Both of you roll 5d6, but you do it 2 separate times.
5D.
Forgot how to write it. Is it 5/d6?
No, it's like this, but without the dot. So
Yep.
Leander, your 5d6 again.
Oh.
So you're gonna take the first roll because you're doing it with a disadvantage, with the way that you're doing it. So you take your lower one.
So there's 22 and nope. Let's put 10. Damn.
You also take your lower one. So I'm gonna do one by one. Barbara, are you proficient in fishing?
Yeah, of course, I fish loads.
Fishing
I
tackle doesn't
sense
have
probably
proficiency.
not. And your wisdom is +1, so you get to re-roll your lower dice once.
So
So you get to re-roll one.
1d6.
Oh wait, sorry,
Yeah,
I
just
say lowest. No, let me rephrase because it's misleading. You get to re-roll a dice once. You can get multipliers in the same kind of way as basically poker, like a full house, 4 of a kind, a straight, or a 5 of a kind. So you don't necessarily want to re-roll your lowest one, but you can do. You may now proceed.
Well, if she gets a 4, she's gonna be good.
Yeah, if the 6 turns into a 4, you'll get is it a straight or a full house?
Yeah, I think in this context it would be a straight. Damn.
Okay, so what you got does not unfortunately give you a multiplier.
Because I rerolled the 6. I get pair 5s. It's like poker.
Well, true. Well, you have a set now, so that's something. I don't know how much.
Yeah, you don't have any of the. Oh my god, this fishing advancements. You gain an advancement after spending 30 or more in-game days fishing.
Oh my god.
How many days have you
Surely
fished? Like 5, maybe?
more
Yes.
than that.
Let's say a week. You can keep track of
Okay.
how many times you're fishing if you want to get fishing advancements.
Okay.
You can also buy equipment that's better than what you have for fishing. Which is actually quite good. If your first advancement, if you spend 30 more days fishing, you gain an additional D6 when you fish.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Okay, anyway. That one. Oh, I rolled it. Oh, I clicked the D10 by accident. Okay, so you managed to catch something, Barbara, with your fishing rod, and you bring up the thing that I said, which is a fishing net, and it looks in a pretty good condition.
Oh yay! Fishing net. Let's go.
Okay, Aqua, let's see what your thing is. So
0 in wisdom.
yeah, so you don't have any rerolls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, which I don't think gives you. I don't think it gives you anything because it's not a full house, a 4 of a kind, a straight, or a 5 of a kind. So you rolled an 11. You also can count the amount of times you've been fishing if you wanna later on get a fishing advancements and be better. You fish up a crab trap, but it looks very damaged and old, like rusty.
Great.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do before you proceed?
Not for me.
Alright, then I will stop you having. We can start the next session from this point / having long rested in the morning, but you'll be on the ship. And then and you'll just about get there in a day. It's 8 tiles. I'll probably speed it up just a tiny bit. There's good wind, so you don't
Nice.
have to long rest for just one tile.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, next session you'll be in 8th then.
Yeah, I'm just
Cool.
gonna
Sweet.
say this now before we start it. During the long rest, I switched my fighting style to dueling and took off my short sword and put on my shield.
Cool. Yeah. Sure. For the funny, obviously the session is done, but if anyone wants to see the map that I prepared for the guy's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because you're not gonna go there.
We can use it later. You don't know that.
No, but it wouldn't make sense in the way that I've done it. I don't think so. Well, it's a house. It's a spellcaster's house. I don't think I'm gonna. I might reuse parts of it, but I won't reuse it generally. Let me just get the cool stuff that I had prepared for you. Where are you gonna go to this house? I'm sharing. So that's the map, and then there's like fun green. Because these are living hedgewood. They're shrubs. They're shaped like animals. And were you going to walk past any of these animal shrubs, there's some here and there's some here, they would do an alarm that there is someone. And this place also has ballistas that are operated by people.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Guards. And then the doors and the windows are all magically trapped, and if you don't know the command word, it triggers a hideous laughter spell on you.
Oh.
If you were to go into this room, there's a statue there, which is actually just a stone golem. It's like a marble golem.
No.
Gotcha.
No, the trauma is coming back.
In this room, there was a false tile where you could get a wand of magic detection were you to steal it.
Oh.
In this big room, there's a teapot where you'd be able to find dust of disappearance.
Gotcha.
In this room, a small room, there's a mirror that faces the bathtub. And you'd notice that the dust is weird, and you'll actually find that it's a storage illusion, which has a cloak of elven kind,
We missed out.
a scroll of misty step, and a potion of invisibility.
Damn.
And were you to check one of the bedrooms, this one, you would find under the bed there's the ring of mind shielding and a scroll of Arcanist magic aura.
Damn.
And were you to investigate the wardrobe, you would find that there's a dagger there, plus
No!
1, shaped like a knife.
Alright, guys,
We gotta go back.
I'm buying a different ship. I need that dagger.
If you were to go
Roll
into
back to
this
save.
room that looks like it has loot, there are actually mimics.
Mm.
Where's 12?
Alright, well,
12 was this one. Were you to go to this one, now this is the funny one. There's a stick here, this glowing rainbow. And the reason that is because that is a staff of the Magi, which is a very legendary item, very rare, and very amazing for magic casters. Well, anyway, should you have touched or lifted this amazing staff, you would have had force cage hitting you. And force cage is very brutal because you cannot have limitations for how you can cast and stuff. So you're basically stuck in a cage until the guy comes home and rescues you. Where's 13? That one. And should you have gone here, you would have found that there's a drawer with a false bottom, and it has some scrolls and an ink bottle. And then there's a spell book stand. Should you have noticed that the compartment is weird, you would have found a pearl of power, which gives you back an expended spell slot of level 4 or of level 3, sorry. And then there's another room that has just more mimics. That was my plan. Because I thought you were going to sneak into his house.
Fair.